Alright, welcome back to another video. So, as you can see, I got 3 different remote strobes. So, I'll go ahead and show you. Here, this device, the one I'm pointing at, is a System Sensor SR Spectra Advanced remote strobe. Well, actually, every single device on what you're looking at is a remote strobe. This right here in the middle is a Simplex 4906-9101. Wait, is that the model? Hello, Sean Wales. Yeah. Okay, but anyways, yeah, you can see it's a 4906-9101. And this right here is a Gentex. I've got this one. GES 3-24WR. So the same is that they're all remote strobes. So now I did a video where I did a difference between these two System Sensor and Simplex remote strobes, but I didn't have the Commander. I also have a broken fake System Sensor with a fake issue. So this one, because this one's a fake. Same with this one. Oh, yeah. Well, that's sad, actually. I'll tell you, my red wire for my horn actually disconnected from it, so now the black wire's in, and it's really quiet, but it's just sometimes a remote strobe. So these two, so they're all multi-candela. So, okay, well, of course I gotta get my screwdriver out a bazillion times. I hate it. Wait, that's the other way. So, this one you do have 15. This thing's a pain. It's one thing I hate about System Sensor. Alright, there we go. We got 115. Okay, now 1575. So, if you look in the front, it's 75. The side, it's 15. Kind of interesting. I've never seen that before. 30 candela. 75. It hurts to move this slider. I think I might be glad that System Sensor actually got rid of the slider on the LED. We got 95. Ow. It's kind of hurting. Got 110. This one should be easy. I got 115. So we got 7 different candela options for this device. True, we gotta actually take the cover off. I mostly work with Roblox fire alarms. It's easy to set up. That's cool. I gotta take this tab off. And as you can see right here, it's multi-candela, and I do have it set on 75. Some truealerts actually have fixed, so if you see fixed candela, it'll be right here. Like at my school. So, wait. Alright, wait, my school might actually have the 4003 ones where it has a dip switch. Maybe it doesn't. Dude, yeah. Come on now. There we go. Now, take the cover off. Here's the cover. Now we gotta take this off. Now we take it off. So right here, got 110, 75, 30, and 15. And VACP is not. And my school has Siemens UMT, no fire systems, Siemens speaker strobes. That's cool. My school actually has Simplex, but it's fixed candela, so it doesn't have multi-tone or multi-candela. What am I saying? But right here we got these two, I don't know what we call it, 2 tabs. But basically you gotta connect it right here. So we got 15. Also, once I was lunch, a fire started too. That's not good. When there's a fire starting, that's not good. Like your strobe will flash. Well, the horn strobes, speaker strobes, stuff like that could go off, and this true is running away. Well, we got 15 and 30, 75. Wow, this is kind of easier, a lot easier to do it now. And 110 candela. So I'll just leave it there, just because I don't know how to if I'm gonna be able to set this thing off. Since this unit is a smart, addressable smart sync. So I don't have any smart sync, unfortunately not. No sprinkler went off. They got a fire extinguisher and used in fire trucks can. Fun fact, so I think somebody pulled fire alarm at my school, and the fire trucks came there too. Like, I think it was like twice. I think there's a sprinkler what set it off. It scared the crap out of me because we had these, but it had horns. Like 2 horn strobes and 2 remote strobes. And one was actually white, and it was the ES version. And my truealert doesn't like me. So. Alright, there we go. Finally, the Gentex Commander 3. If you want to, you can add me on Discord, though. I don't have a Discord, and I can't get it on my phone right now. So, technically, you're supposed to get this, what is it called? I don't know. Now, we'll slide it, just to show. So, right here we got 15, 30, 60, 75, and 110 candela. And 60 candela is actually added on Commander 3. I don't think anyone really has 60 candela, but this one actually does, though. So that's kind of cool. So pretty cool. And how do you move it? Well, it's easier to do it like up here like this, but you're actually supposed to use it like that. But that's too hard. And then this thing, here's where you're supposed to point it out. Right now, for example, it's at 30 candela. I'm just gonna put it at 15. Oh, let me try to put this thing back. Alright. Okay. I don't know how to use this. Okay, there we go. And then you usually can see your candelas right here. So that's it about it for the candelas. Go ahead and talk about if they work automatically and not. So the system sensor SR, which I'll take the mounting bracket off. So on the back right here, you got these. What are these called? I don't know. But basically, you can use your 9-volt battery. You don't even have to use wires, which is the nicest part. And then you can set your strobe off. I know it's at 115 candela, but it was actually 15 right now, because apparently 9 volts can't do multi-candela. Can really only do 15, so that's why I just do candelas normally, like, weird or something. This truer, I think I already said it, but this particular truer, since it's part of the 4906 series, it's a smart sync device, and I cannot wire it because I don't have the smart sync, sadly. The smart sync module. So that's a shame, and that's alright. I'm not planning to get it right now, but I'm sure in the future I will. And then the Gentex Commander 3 remote strobe, I'm still trying to figure out how to set this thing off. Like, I think this thing only takes 24 volts apparently, and I also have no wires. I only have this 9-volt battery. And I keep trying to do it on the back every time, like these things. But, I mean, it could work like that. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to set it off, though. Which is a shame. So yeah, sometimes I recommend these advanced before the Commander. Okay, well, I don't know, but it's your guys' opinion if you want to buy that. So, the installation, I have a question, and sure. Do you use Roblox? Yeah, but my phone was super laggy today, actually. Like, well, not super laggy, but it ruined my phone for a bit, and I had to restart it, and it ruined my phone. I thought I was gonna lose it. Anyways, we got a back box. We're gonna talk about installation. So, the simplest one is the SR and Commander 3. Short, not, well, sort of. So we got a mounting bracket. You just gotta set it, we gotta set it up here, and I mean, man, this black box feels like it's for speakers. Then you just gotta do your wiring stuff, and then you gotta pick your candela, which I don't mind setting it to 1575. Now, just gotta do that. And I'm 2 ways to tighten it, but now we just gotta tighten in, and I did tighten it a bit, but I'm gonna tighten it out if I can. There we go. Come on, advance. There we go. Now the true word. Once again, we gotta take this cover off of here. imagine if you're going to school seeing like this or something. I think that would be impossible. Or imagine seeing just this without the cover. Like, you wouldn't have the cover. That would be probably the dumbest thing. But we gotta install like that, and right here, you got to have the wires pull right here to these wires. Right there. And after that, or also you could pull this thing out for multi-kindle if you have a multi-kindle truer, but and mine is a multi-kindle truer. And then there you go. And then once you're done, once you want to uninstall, you just gotta take the cover back off, and then yeah. And then the Commander 3, I don't know if it's the easiest, but one of the easiest devices in the history to install. Do like that. Now we gotta take that off. And this mounting bracket's pretty cool, or a nice mounting bracket to have, because it's pretty hard to break. I don't want to. I'm gonna trust it right here. So I didn't want to do it higher because I don't want to ruin my fire alarms. But when I do, I don't really won't care much. So there we go. It's installed like that. Now it's just gotta swipe. Oh, well, although you're supposed to do wiring, but swipe it in. Now we gotta just put this back in so nobody tampers with this Commander. And boom, there we go. Nice installation. I have no idea how you uninstall it though, but yeah. Speaking of mounting brackets though, here's both of the mounting brackets here. This one, I don't know if it's metal, but I know this one's metal. I think this one breaks easier than this one. So, this one has more to get the screws. This one has 2 wire. So, on the back, right here, as you can see, it's just this tiny piece, so hopefully you guys can see it. But it'll just go to, if you put it on a wall, just go right here, unless you have a hole in it, in the wall. This mounting bracket, you can just use your push button because absolutely nothing on the back. So, pretty nice. Now, well, first I gotta put my Commander back. Now we'll talk about the date codes, the date of when this made. The system sensor S, or if we took a look at the back here, it has no date in this. So, if there's no date in this, how are we possibly supposed to know that this device is made in 2022, 2020, 2018? Okay, well, I don't know why I'm saying the place that's already been discontinued in. So, but yeah. I'm just gonna put it like that. Truealert, if we take a look at the back here, there's actually a date code right here saying 07348E. And I looked it up, and I think this device was made in 2014. I think so. I don't know. And then this commander, fun fact, Gentex actually, hi COM, hi Roblox Gaming. But fun fact with Gentex, they will tell you exactly when the device was made. For example, this one was made on July 7th, 2022. So this device is 3 years old. So probably the newest device I have in my collection. Cause I don't know if I don't know if this. I think both of these two are older than this particular one. Cause I think this either Spectra Advance is older than the rest of these two, or truealert's older than the rest of the two. I have no idea. So. Congrats for the Gentex remote strobe, thanks. I made a review video. Can you show your paper firearms? Actually, sure, I have quite some I could show. It's in my box here. So here's my first one. We got a wheel-like Excedo. Looking one. It's not the greatest one, but you know. So here's it's similar to this one. It's right here, a Gentex Commander 3-1. I didn't add the line, so technically we could call this Commander 2 maybe, but or an older version. But yeah, here's the Gentex logo. Pretty nice. Right here we got a Wheelock NS. I think I did pretty good on it. Not too terrible. Right here, I decided to add a this Simplex remote horner remote speaker. Pretty cool. I decided to make a BG12. It doesn't work as a BG12, but I just decided to make it. And I think this is the final one. Right here we got a Gentex HHG. And I personally like to think this is the first generation. So that's one of you what did you wanted. Can you touch each paper firearm? Sure. Alright. Alright. There you go. There's no horn because it's a paper. Well, let me reset this. How did you do the strobe? Oh, I used this with my 9-volt battery. Like that. Pretty simple. One of the devices that can easily do with thing. Remote speaker. Emotional movie brought back to life. That's a funny emoji. Alright, let's pull. Okay, that sounds so stupid. Why'd I make that noise, actually? Alright, well. Anyways. Got NS. There we go. Commander. If I find my scissors, I can make a paper firearm. Honestly, that's a good idea to get scissors. Alright, and we got, pretty sure this is the last one. The Exceeder, which this one has been discontinued, fun fact. Well, not fun fact, because it's one of the greatest wheel rectifiers. Alright. I guess there we go. That's what you want to see. I will be back soon. Sure. So, I am thinking about doing a chill stream with, like, playing my firearms. And doing what chat wants to do. Because now people are kind of making me do this stuff here. I'm thinking about doing that as well. Well, like doing if people wanted me to. I found my scissors. Yay! Nice. So, is there any more we gotta go through? Oh yeah, we do actually. So in the front here, oh, Happy Firearm Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. I was about to chillax and I just thought of making this video so I don't have to worry about it. But right here in the front doesn't say system sensor in the front, which is unfortunate. In this truer, it actually does. It say Simplex, and then here it says Gentex. So that's pretty nice. My firearms just likes to be fail. Kind of like firearm, a lot of firearm fail. Which actually kind of fail, like sometimes. Like for example, I saw a pool station that had a key on it, like that. So, anyways, I think that's probably about it. If I missed anything, let me know. I think it's getting late for me, so I think I'm gonna get some sleep now.